What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to be reading various profiles in the Tinder subreddit. We're also going to be reacting to some of the wonderful advice you're going to see there. And this will hopefully give you guys a crystal clear idea and some examples of the difference between a shitty Tinder profile and a great one. Alright, so now we're in the infamous Tinder subreddit where you guys are going to see the best dating advice on the planet. And by best, I mean the worst. Alright, so let's start off with the first guy. Ooh, not off to a good start. Now, dog pics are great. However, this guy looks extremely flamboyant. Like, chicks are going to look at this picture and they're just going to be like, oh, he's gay, right? He's on the wrong dating app. So let's go to the second one. Yeah, no. So yeah, this guy's gonna get no matches. He looks way too feminine, way too flamboyant, and way too young. He has like an extreme baby face. Now he's 19, so it's kind of explanatory. What this guy needs to do is he needs to grow out a little bit of facial hair, and he needs to, I think, get a more modern haircut. So he needs to get like a fade. He needs to lose a little bit of weight and put on some muscle and fix his outfits. Like, again, this kid is not supposed to look like me because he's a lot younger, but I would rate this profile a 2.5 out of 10, whereas in terms of looks, this guy's probably a 5.5 or 6 out of 10. So he's not ugly, he's probably average looking, but his profile is significantly below average. Let's see what kind of advice he got. Someone said, I love it, you're so cute. Yeah, and by that, whoever this chick is, she means you're gonna get a grand total of 0 matches. All right, let's go to the next person. Let's see what we got here, if this is gonna be better. Okay, so also has a dog pic as number 1. That's a good thing, like dog pics are great. Let's see, okay, this picture, he's got another dog pic, bro pic, I guess with one chick. Okay, so I would rate this profile a 4 out of 10. Now, his first profile picture is pretty good. I mean, it's a little post, but it's okay because it's got the dog. But then another dog pic back to back, like literally, this is like basically the same premise for a photo. So you shouldn't have two basically almost exact pics back to back, and then way too many bro pics. And this is a common mistake guys make, is they'll just take photo after photo with their friends, but no one cares. Like no one cares about your bro circle. So you can see there's 3 bro pics back to back. So this guy needs to get rid of 2 of these. I would get rid of this one and this one. Keep one of the dog pics, so that leaves him with 2 pics, and then he needs to spend the rest of the photos, another 3-4 photos, getting good activity pics where he looks good. So yeah, I would say this profile is something like a 4 out of 10. Let's see what kind of feedback he got. Generally, when I see too many dog pics or group pics, I swipe left. It's too much. Okay, so this is actually pretty decent advice. Let's take a look at the next person. Oh, yikes, we got school shooter, right? Like that's literally what this screams. Yeah, hard no. Like, look at all these photos. They just have such a depressing vibe to them. Yeah, no, and just like selfie collection. I would rate this profile a 1.5 out of 10. Whereas in terms of looks, this guy's probably a 5.5 or 6 out of 10. Maybe even like a 6.5. So he's doing himself a huge disservice. The first photo, it just looks so depressed. Like, he literally looks like he has no friends. He listens to, like, emo music all day, and he cuts himself. So yeah, all these photos are no-go. No selfies, no sad, depressing pics with poor lighting. This is like a 1.5 out of 10. Okay, someone says, you can definitely benefit from a hairstylist, some outdoor pics. Like, that's your feedback? That's like such an understatement. Okay, let's see this guy. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the content on this channel, then make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and click that bell for notification. Next guy. Okay, yeah, this guy screams nice guy. So, for a lot of you guys, say, oh, but Tinder's got so much more competitive, and there's an element of truth to it. However, what you have to keep in mind is the vast majority of your competition sucks, and wait until you see their text game. So, yes, Tinder is super competitive and is something like 75-80% dudes, but the vast majority of those dudes completely have no idea what they're doing and doing shit like this. I would rate this guy's profile a 3 out of 10. The first picture is okay, sorta, even though it's a selfie, but then it just gets worse. He just screams nice guy, and they're all the same type of picture. Again, outdoors, 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 basically wearing the same outfit. You don't want to do the same thing over and over again. And then this one just looks like he's like in a special ed, and he just finished his first painting. So yeah, this is a very poor painting. So it says, Bio, struggling single dad to 11 plants. I teach children about birds for a living, so you know I'm good at time. I also sell art and donate all the money to charity because I'm nice, but I also bad with money. This is also a poor bio. I mean, this is just like, it's just very eclectic and just random. So yeah, you guys check out some of my videos I have on bios, but yeah, the bio I would rate a 2 out of 10. Profile photos I would rate like a 3 out of 10. Okay. Someone says with a handful of adjustments, you could go from good to great. It's not good. It's like bad, from bad to average maybe. So one, I keep this one. Okay, so I agree with that. Yeah, so the lighting here is too dark. Like again, they're completely missing the mark in this advice. They're talking about like framing and cropping. That's like such a small part of the issue here. Like the real issue is that literally he just looks way too much like a nice guy, and it's all the same type of photo. So he needs to grow out a little bit of facial hair, put on some muscle, and just take way more badass edgy photos. Okay, let's see what else. Let's take a look at a few more. Here we got this one. Someone just responded with cool dude. Oh lordy, actually this guy probably looks wise is like a 7.5 out of 10. So this is a good looking guy. No homo. Let's see. Okay, let's see what kind of rating we're gonna give this profile. I would rate this profile, this is definitely the best one we've seen out of the bunch. I would rate this profile 5.5 out of 10. So he's basically average. The first photo is okay, although I think he's too skinny to be doing a shirtless photo. So I think he needs to put on at least 10, 15 pounds of muscle if he wants to do shirtless photos. And also he's wearing a hat and sunglasses, which is not ideal. So I think this photo should be like third or fourth, shouldn't be main. This one's actually not bad. You can't, it's a little dark, but it looks cool. You're not sure what's going on. This one's kind of cool too. It's a different angle. So even though he's skinny, he's like very defined. So yeah, this would be a good first photo if you didn't have the sunglasses and the hat. But you can see what I like about this guy. He has activity photos. It looks like he's doing shit. Compare that to the emo guy who looks like he just sits in his room and cries all day. Like this guy at least looks like he does exciting shit in his life. This photo, I don't like that look on his face. I would delete this one. This one also just kind of weird look on his face. I would delete this one. Yeah, just skinny arms. I would not go with that for that reason. This one, too posed, and this one, nah, I don't really like memes and stuff. Could potentially work, but this photo is great. This photo is great, and this photo is solid. So I think this guy would be like a 5.5 out of 10. He could be a 7 out of 10 or even an 8 out of 10 if he gets more good photos like the first three. Okay. Okay. This guy says having a hard time finding something real. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this guy, he's not bad looking. I would say he's probably like a 6.5 out of 10. If I had to rate his profile, it would be a 3 or 4 out of 10. Probably 4 out of 10. The problem is you can't really see him well in any of these photos. The lighting is pretty bad in all of these. Like these are all just like bad lighting, honestly. Like you just can't see him well. Like you can't see his facial features. I think he's a decent looking guy, so he's doing himself a disservice. So I would keep this photo, but don't make it your main. This photo I would remove because it's like an awkward selfie. This photo he can keep, but he should go on an app and like, an editor app and brighten it up a little bit. And this one also delete because it's a selfie. So someone says try and smile. Sometimes it's probably your profile. Like it's probably the conversation or energy you give out. No, it's that your photos are super dark and you have too many selfies. The worst thing ever is a guy doesn't help keep the conversation going. Your last pic is also useless because it's not good quality. You just look sad in all the pics. I would agree with that actually. Okay, and let's take a look at one last profile. Would it increase my match rate if I had selfies with partial heterochromia? I don't even know what the fuck that is, but okay, let's take a look at the profile. Oh, yikes, we got serial killer vibes once again. This is a good looking guy though, no homo again, but he has 2 photos. I mean, that's definitely way too little. I would say this guy's probably like a 7.5, 8, in terms of face at least. We can't see his body or how tall he is, but he's got a, attractive face, blue eyes, good hairline, good jawline. But again, like these photos, like the first one is just like a selfie and it's just him staring straight up at the camera. The second one is just him, like again, another selfie where he looks a little off. So looks wise, he's probably a 7.5 out of 10. Profile wise, he's like a 2.5 out of 10. So I think you guys are seeing a pattern here. And the pattern is very simple. A lot of the guys, oh wait, this was the pics that he wants to considering using as an example. Never mind. Let's take a look at his actual profile. Whoops. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I agree with my assessment that this guy looks wise is like a 7.5 or 8 out of 10, although we can't see his height. So his profile, given this, is a 4.5 out of 10. First photo, just kind of odd. He's just looking directly at the camera. He's got a forced smile on. It's kind of oddly cropped, so it's head up. Not a fan of this one. This one is just also weird expression. I would remove this one. This one's just kind of posed. It's okay, but it's not great. Rock climbing one, that's good. That's good, but you know, it doesn't add any much value because you can't see his face. So this is a good filler photo. This one, yeah, you know, I kind of already discussed this. He's got the right idea. He should do more guitar photos. But this one, the lighting is poor and his face looks weird without lighting. So sometimes literally lighting can make the difference between a great photo and a shitty one. And this one also poor lighting. So yeah, looks wise, 8 out of 10. Profile wise, 4.5 out of 10. So I think you guys are seeing a pattern here over and over and over again. Most of these guys look way better than the actual profile. Like these guys, what you want to do is if you're a 7 out of 10 in your profile, you want to look like an 8 out of 10. What's happening is most guys, if they're 7 out of 10, they look like a 3 out of 10 in their profile. And this is the mistake guys make time and time again. So if you guys don't make this mistake, then you will be way ahead of your competition. All right, hopefully you guys found this video valuable, and if you're serious about improving your Tinder profile, the best thing you can do is smash that subscribe button because we constantly drop no bullshit practical tips like this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and until next time.